Hey everybody, this is John Hanlon. I'm going to do a little smartphone comparison here between the Droid Turbo, the Galaxy Note 4, the LG G3, and the Samsung Galaxy S5. And I'm going to test the battery, and then I'm going to do a benchmark test. Before we start on that, let me just tell you a little bit about these phones. They're lined up by newest to oldest, and also that happens to be the largest battery to smallest battery. So the Droid Turbo has a 3900, the Galaxy Note 4 has a 3230 or 3220, and the LG G3 has a 3000, and the Samsung Galaxy S5 is the smallest with a 2800 battery, and also 5.1 inch, 5.5 inch, 5.7 inch, and 5.2 inch on the screen sizes. And I'm turning on the screens here to keep them all up. And I've put the same video file on all four, and the video is an hour and 30 minutes. And I'm going to test, they're all 100% battery life right now in airplane mode with brightness turned all the way up. So I'm going to start this video file up and test each one of them to see where they come out at the end. So I'll see you in an hour and a half. Alright, so we are back an hour and a half later, and I will link to the video that I played in the description so you can see it. It's an hour and a half HD video, and it was the same thing on all of them, like I said. And here we are an hour and a half later, and the battery, 87% on the Galaxy S5, 75% on the LG G3, 84% on the Galaxy Note 4, and on the Droid Turbo, 84%. So the Turbo and the Note 4 ended up with the same and pretty close to the S5. We're looking at 87 versus 84, so slightly better on the S5. But the G3 was way behind at 75%. So these three roughly about 10% per hour, because the video was an hour and a half, and they're at about 85 now, so 10% battery life per hour. But the G3 at 75%, it's 10% worse than the other three. But the winner out of all of them is then the S5, and coming in at a tie is the Turbo and the Note 4, and then considerably behind is the G3. So next I'm going to charge all four of them up and do a benchmark test to see which ones come out on top as far as speed. So let's go ahead and do the benchmark, and I turn the light off just in the room so that we can see the screens. And they're still in the same order here: Galaxy S5, LG G3, Note 4, and Droid Turbo. And I'm using an app called Antutu Benchmark. I'm not sure if that's pronounced correctly, but go ahead and start that up on all of them. And I left them in the same settings. The brightness is all the way up, and I recharged the battery to 100%. I'm not sure if that makes much of a difference for the test, the benchmark test, but I left it the same. And some of these I'd already done it before, so that's the number popping up. But I'll go ahead and restart all of them. And there we go. Alright, so they're all finished up here. The G3 took a while longer than the others to complete. I'm not sure how much impact that makes, but then if we click on, it has a little ranking here of where you rank among the other top smartphones. So this, on the S5, it has as the second highest, but it doesn't have all phones in here. Like the Galaxy Note 4 isn't listed, so we'll go into details here for more information on each one. Let's see who has the highest number. So the Droid Turbo came out on top with 48,677. Then it is the Note 4 with 47,545. Then we come over to the S5 with 43,183, and then last is the G3 with 39,556. And it ranks a variety of things here, but that overall number is the most important thing that we're looking at with the benchmark test. So this has been the battery look and benchmark test for the Droid Turbo, Note 4, LG G3, and Galaxy S5. You can run these same tests on whichever device you own and leave a comment with how your phone comes out compared to these. Thanks for watching.